Absolutely, Brian. Everybody's undefeated, everybody's optimistic, and everybody is eager to get going, whether you're playing or the guy on the sidelines drawing up plays.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at the point guard position. Now here's Banchero. Pass to Carter. Brown with the steal. Here's White. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
I like that from White. Attacking the heart of that defense.
Carter finds Caldwell Pope. Carter against Porzingis. Carter, the pass to Banchero. Banked it in off the glass.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. Well, the Celtics won their 18th championship in 2024, the most of any franchise in the NBA, and with multiple extensions this summer, securing their core moving forward. Boston has made huge financial commitments to compete for championships every single year.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. Boston with the ball. Orlando making their last shot. Holiday taking his time here. Back to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. And, Coach, you look at Derek White. Maybe not the biggest name, but he is a winning player.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the most underrated players in the league. He's got a great feel for the game at both ends of the court. He is tremendously solid across the board.
Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
And he gets it to go.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
Here's Banchero. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's Carter. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Oh, got a piece of it. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Exploding off the floor. Give Tatum room and he will show off his athleticism at your expense.
Here's Banchero. 6 points for him.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
6 to shoot. Tatum pulls it in.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
And he's all alone. And here they go. And he got the whistle on the way up. So, and in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
For Orlando, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope at the line for 2.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the ref take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That free throw, no good. Seems like every team in the league could use a player like Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Yeah, Brian, look, the term 3 and D at times seems like a backhanded compliment, but not with KCP. He does both the 3 and the D at elite level.
Always takes the toughest backcourt assignment and more than holds down his own.
That's just Jaylen Brown putting in the work in close.
Wagner with a screen on Tatum. Here's Banchero. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Banchero's got 8.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's White. Orlando with the rebound. Their last encounter in Orlando.
They barely got the win the last time these teams faced off. And in large part, I think it was because they were pushing the action and drawing foul calls.
Yeah, at the end of the day, a win is a win. But you know they want to play a lot better this time around.
Saving the possession. Great energy from Banchero on the glass.
Outside Holiday. And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul, second team foul.
And so it's Boston with it. Pulls up on the wing. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Walking foul called.
Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
First personal foul.
And he makes the first.
Well, Holiday's one of those guys they can ask a lot of, whether it's guarding the opponent's best player or orchestrating for his team. Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
From outside the arc. Hits the trifecta. He's got 5. Wagner for 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first. Let's get you back to the action on the floor as the New Year's Eve festivities continue. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics?
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, "I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something."
Well, it's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. Tatum can't hit. Orlando trailing here. Wagner with it. Now guarded by Brown. The 3 from Banchero. It's hauled in by White. The Celtics have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Tatum looking it over. Pass to Brown. Lets it fly from 18. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Porzingis has got his second basket of the game.
A multi-level scorer. Porzingis can find a shot in any area on the floor.
Caldwell-Pope for 3. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
Yeah, great read by Tatum there. Recognizing the overcommitment and making the defense pay.
Here's Banchero. Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Back to Suggs. And they call an illegal screen here. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Orlando Magic. On Wednesday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit to take on the Pistons. Then on Friday, they're off to Toronto to face off with the Raptors.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Stan, we've seen a resurgence for Kristaps Porzingis over the last few seasons. What changed?
Well, Brian, he really dug down into the numbers, identifying his best shot profile and really focusing on that. It's helped his efficiency.
And they pick up 2.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Tudose, boom, he jams it straight down.
And he did that so well in college. Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
Pass to Porzingis.
Remaining in the first.
Outside, Brown.
2 minutes.
White with it. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Tudose. 1:53 left in the second period. Caldwell Pope with it. Isaac with a screen on White. Down low. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. White finds Porzingis. Oh, look out! Porzingis!
Look, Porzingis gets within arm's length of the hoop. He's not going to make many mistakes.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. All right, let's use this time to check out the teams with the most steals last year. 5th best, the Magic.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risks and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Well, any team would see benefit from adding Kentavious Caldwell-Pope to their roster. He does a little of everything and just wants to help his team win.
Al Horford's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for White. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
Drew Holiday.
People will worry.
2 shots. The play will be reviewed
In every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Black's checked in for Orlando. The first one falls. And the only question for the Magic, figuring out who will initiate the offense, Stan.
Yeah, Brian, they have great players who can finish plays. But the issue they ran into last playoffs was finding someone to set them up. That's something you know they need to address.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. 6 points for him.
Caldwell Pope is one of those guys who just loves to come after you.
Oh, ripped away. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And now just a 3-point Boston lead.
That's an excellent bucket there. Not an easy one. That took some creativity.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, this is the thing about Holiday. He keeps coming at you.
This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line. Stan, last year was an epic season for the Celtics. Obviously ending with their 18th title.
Yeah, they were by far the best team in the league all season. 64-18 in the regular season. They had the 5th best point differential in league history, led by the most efficient offense of all time. A very worthy champion.
That one misses. The hallmark of this Orlando team, their defense, which led them to the playoffs last year, Coach.
Well, Brian, they were 2nd in defensive rating. They've got great size. They're young and active. This is a great defensive team. And what's scary for the rest of the East, this team is still on the way up. The veteran defensive instincts of Horford. He knew that shot was coming and gets there for the block.
It's Brown on the wing. Out to the right wing. And stolen by Suggs. And they're on the run. It's stolen by Tatum. Pass to Brown. Here's Pritchard. Off target with the 3. And so that brings the first half to a close. Lost it out in front. They lead by 6. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
28. Fans, please.
Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played.
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a rocky start for the Magic.
You can't win playing
Thanks for tuning in.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
That's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
So for Orlando right now, the backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Mo Wagner, and it's Howard in at the three. Springer, he's checked in for Pritchard. And the Magic making a change here as well. Harris is checked in for Howard. Shot clock at 6. Suggs, the pass to Isaac. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. So both teams changing it up here. Boston leading by 6. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast, but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well. And when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Holiday. Orlando making their last shot. Tatum passes to Cornet. Back to Tatum. Well, Stan, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hardworking, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things. Well, I'm sure this wasn't what they planned coming out of the locker room. They need to calm down and regroup.
And that was a big man play by Isaac, going in with intention and dunking it.
And so it's Boston with it. Orlando making their last shot. Outside Holiday, outside Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Cornet, over Wagner. Orlando with the rebound.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Suggs, the pass to Houston. Wagner with it. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Yeah, powerful finish from Wagner. Don't get in his way.
Here's Cornet, defended by Wagner. Outside Holiday, and stolen by Suggs. And the Magic pushing it up now. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Using the speed that time, Caldwell-Pope got out ahead of the defense to finish off the break.
Coach, you look at someone like Jalen Suggs. Man, has he improved his shot.
Yeah, Brian, I think you've always loved the effort that he brings at the defensive end of the floor. But now he's a much more efficient shooter, much more decisive, and really understands his role.
A nice shot by Houston.
Just great court recognition there by Suggs. His teammates appreciate when he gets it to them when they're open.
Here's Cornet. Still no points. Pass to Shireman. Suggs against Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Wagner. For Orlando, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Here's Houston. Puts up a 3. Fires in the triple. And now a 5-point Magic lead.
Well-aimed pass by Suggs. On time and on target to a ready to shoot.
And that one's good.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Here's Wagner. The Celtics making their last shot. Oh! Wow! And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Ooh, it's stolen away. And the Magic pushing it up now. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Suggs has got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 10. Here's Holiday. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac.
Holiday's firing. Tough to keep up with.
A line change here for Orlando. And he sinks the second. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. Carter, the pass to Wagner. Here's Black. He's covered by Holiday. Banchero against Horford. 4 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Can't hit that one. And so it's Orlando closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. Horford at the 4 with Porzingis at the 5. And it's Hauser in at the small forward position. That's the Boston 5. Horford against Banchero. Joseph can't hit. Celtics trail by 7. Here's Hauser. It's deflected.
Well, that's impressive defense by Wagner. He gets himself into great position.
Tries again. Orlando grabs the miss. Banchero's got 5 rebounds in the game. Rebound Boston. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. White with it. Wagner picks him up. Oh, you better get out of Derek White's way.
Well, look, give White credit. He took the contact well and just powered through it.
Banchero outside. Pass to Joseph. Wide open. Oh, right between the eyes. All net that time. And the Magic lead by 7. Here's Porzingis. Oh, Porzingis getting all the way to the iron.
You know, sometimes Porzingis can fall in love with his jumper, so it's good to see him going to the basket.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. How about Paolo Banchero, coach? What a special talent. The first overall pick back in 2022, and then the Rookie of the Year.
Well, Brian, he's not just a scorer. He's a 6'10" playmaker, and getting that out of someone who plays on the front line and can also play as a small ball 5, Banchero's versatility makes him very valuable.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
I like the way Carter Jr. plays. He gives you the size, and he gives you the toughness.
Porzingis with a screen on Banchero. Horford passes to Pritchard. To the inside. Here's White. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Wendell Carter.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Well, talk about a guy who gives you exceptional effort. Derek White is always watching the floor for gaps he can fill, places he can make a difference in the game.
Tatum. He's checked in for Boston. Brown comes in for Walsh. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Orlando.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle, and Coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots, and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. BA?
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Well, you know, he's already an all-star level talent. Banchero's upside and his versatility, you gotta be excited about his future. Well, a risky pass there, and if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal that one.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's White. Oh, send it home, Derek White.
Hey, sometimes it's your night. White's number keeps getting called, and he keeps coming through.
To the paint. Here's Caldwell Pope. Knocked loose. Back to Carter. Suggs outside. Wagner against Brown. Another shot. 5 to shoot. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And the Magic lead by 5.
Well, no surprise. Wagner is becoming a guy they can go to in big spots.
And the basket by Brown.
Well, Brown sees himself as a leader on this team, and he can come up with big points when they need him to.
Paolo Banchero flushing it home.
Oh, no holding back from Banchero. He wants this team to be able to rely on him in these type of moments.
Brown finds Porzingis. Got a piece of it. And the Magic pushing it up now. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. Celtics trail by 5. Tatum from long range. Jason Tatum, he's a sharpshooter.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
And Carroll passes to Caldwell Pope. That one goes in.
Well, look, they needed that one. Tremendous leadership by Caldwell Pope in an important situation.
White can pass to Tatum. It's Tatum working inside.
Well, in clutch time, this team knows who to go to. Tatum is ready to be that guy all the time.
Here's Banchero. Money.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Brown, no good. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Celtics. The Celtics making a switch here. Holiday is checked in. 41 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Porzingis. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And Caro, no good.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
White. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, look, if you're trying to slow down White, you first have to match his activity level.
And so he makes both from the line.
Yeah, just a fruitful trip to the line. He's made this a one-possession game.
And the call will be against Derek White. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Here's Wagner.
Great job by Porzingis, just making himself big and affecting that shot.
White can't hit. Tatum with a steal. So a close game here sees Orlando taking this one. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic.
fun to be here. Clark, this is the culmination of all the hard work put in over the summer.
Yeah, you talk to the players on both sides, and there's optimism about this upcoming year. We'll see if that optimism is justified over time.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Williams is out there with Bridges, and it's Martin in at the small forward. Martin finds Williams, and it's Williams throwing it down.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Porzingis passes to Tatum. Puts it up from 12. It's a big high bounce and goes in.
Well, Tatum can find the shot he wants just about anywhere. He's got that kind of versatility.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Had a chance to catch up with Joe Mazzulla. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for them. Guys?
Thanks, David. Now here's Williams. Bridges a screen on White. Miller the pass to Bridges.
No, that's a tough pass to make there. He had a very narrow gap to squeeze it through and just couldn't get it done.
The shot by Holiday, no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. And what stands out most, Clark, about Mark Williams, it has to be his rebounding.
Yeah, he's a glass-eating machine, and on a per-minute basis, he's one of the best in the league at corralling boards. But he's had a little bit of an issue staying healthy. When he's on the floor, though, he gives them a real powerful presence up front.
Outside, Martin. Back to Bridges. Outside, Ball. 3 on the clock. Lots of room. And he connects with the jumper.
Boy, LaMelo finding a way to beat the clock there. Man, he's a creative player.
Miller against White. Brown outside. Outside, Tatum. Drives to the hoop. Bridges with the board.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Here's Williams. Ball with a wide open look. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Ball's got 5.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
White against Miller. And White kicks to Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you watch Jason Tatum year to year. He is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Porzingis can't hit.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Charlotte moving the ball around. Williams gets the bucket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Brown's shot is good.
Hey, the defense has no answer for Jaylen Brown. I mean, when he's dribbling the ball, his teammates know they're in good hands.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Williams has a screen for Bridges. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Brown, good.
Terrific find that time by Holiday. You get open. Drew will get it to you.
White with the double team. Bridges, no one around him. Pass the ball. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. Lets it go from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ball's got 8 points.
Well, I like the fact that this is something Ball continues to work on, that deep shot of his. He knows he's got to be a threat from deep to expand his game. Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Holiday against Ball. Pass to Miller. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. And here is Williams. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
The assist, Miller.
And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Ball. He's got 8. Bridges a screen on Holiday. Deep 2 from Ball. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with their lead standing at 6 points. And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Charlotte?
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. That's the Boston 5. Celtics trail by 6. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, we can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. They are stacked, DA, for sure.
Well, I tell you, Bridges is doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
One thing you know you're going to get from Bridges, he can really score.
That has never been a problem for him. He's always been able to put it in the basket. He's got a really good feel and stays in attack mode when he's on the offensive end.
Nick Richards, he's checked in for Charlotte. Here's Tatum. Oh, what strength and power from Tatum.
Tell you what, that's impressive strength there from Tatum. You got to respect that. Even when you try to wrap him up, he finds a way to score.
The Celtics shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Drawing fouls, Clark getting to the line, all part of the game, but do you think players try and draw fouls too often now?
I do in some cases, but I think it's more on an individual basis. I mean, players have to do what they need to do to try to score the ball. But I don't think anybody likes, 1, guys flopping to draw fouls, and then 2, whining when fouls aren't called.
Now ball. After Jason Tatum missed on that last 3-pointer. Kick by Bridges. Martin for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. We're playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand. Good on that shot. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Brown. Now, here's Ball. He's got 10. Over Holiday. Nice D from Porzingis. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. White. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game. Hornets leading by 4. Here's Ball. Pass to Bridges. Richards with it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on White.
Nice work to get it inside and
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And the Hornets making a change here. Hands checked in. In recent seasons, the Charlotte Hornets, Clark, have been very active in the trade market.
Well, it seems like they're always wheeling and dealing. I mean, they're on a quest for that perfect fit lineup, moving pieces around, trying to find the right recipe for success.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Charlotte making a switch. Williams is checked in. Celtics trail by 3. To the paint. Here's Tatum. The flush by Tatum.
The athletic prowess of Tatum on full display. What a move to the bucket.
It's Martin on the wing. It's stolen by White. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. And they take the lead. Tatum's got 10. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Boston.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
They've out-hustled their opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage. And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
It's deflected. It's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Miller.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
The Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. The Hornets also with a sub. Taj Gibson's checked in for Nick Richards. It's Brown with the drive. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come
from the paint.
And the Hornets making a change here. Diabate's checked in. Well, Greg, Boston didn't just win the title. They won their 18th NBA championship in style.
No series went more than 5, going 16-3 in the postseason, Kevin. Half of those wins were by 15 or more. The Celtics really weren't even challenged during that title run.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Williams, and it's good. The time running down on the shot clock.
Assist from
Williams has got it all tied up now for Charlotte. Holiday surveying the floor. That's tipped.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Holiday, the pass to Horford. Fires from deep. Diabate grabs the board.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The 3 is drilled by Tatum.
This is why Tatum is a superstar. His confidence in shooting the ball right away, quick release, money.
And they recover it. Back to man. It's a nice pass in here by Charlotte. Here's Miller. Rebounded by Tatum.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. He got into it. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Taking a look here now at Boston, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason. Yeah, you have.
Now moving on to the Boston Celtics and the close first half they played.
They've controlled the pace and it's been fast. Getting out in the open court and...
Thank you for being with us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
On the court for the Hornets, the guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Cody Martin is out there at Bridges, and it's Williams at the center.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called for over the back.
Yeah, I agree, and you've got to have a sense of when you're not going to be able to get to the ball. That just wasn't a smart foul.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. They trail by 1. Clark, we've all heard the comparisons. Brandon Miller plays a lot like a young Paul George.
And you know, it makes a ton of sense when you consider that Paul George is Brandon Miller's favorite player. So he spent a bunch of time studying how PG gets it done and putting those moves into his own book bag.
And the Celtics making a change here. Hauser's checked in. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Tatum from deep. Bridges with the board. Now here is Miller. Not a lot of room. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Tatum. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. The Celtics have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line. Missing a couple. Second half of basketball. Just over a minute played so far. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo Ball.
That's foul number 2 for him.
They're at the limit already. That to me is just lazy defense.
On the inbound. Brown, no good. Hornets have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Bridges. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And the Hornets lead by 2.
the defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
The drive-by ball. And Ball slams it in.
Hey, this mix of agility, instinct, athleticism, Ball able to drive right in for the big throwdown.
Here's Cornette. Hornets with the rebound. Williams has got 8 rebounds in this game.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
And Ball gets it to go on the assist by Williams. 16 points for LaMelo Ball.
Tell you what, the competitive spirit of Ball, I absolutely love it. This guy is relentless.
Hauser the pass to Cornette. Here's Pritchard. Boston again missing. Charlotte leading by 6. Here's Bridges, and Bridges jams it in.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Josh Green's checked in for Miller.
Josh Green.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And Williams with the stuff.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Down kicks to Cornette. Shot to stop the run. Second chance shot. And it's Brown missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Some changes for Charlotte. Nick Richards. He's checked in for Mark Williams. Williams comes in for Miles Bridges. And it's Trey Mann in for Mark Horford. It's blocked. Right side, Ball. To the middle. Here's Richards. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. And it's a 12-point Hornets lead. Boston shooting the ball at 42%. Porzingis out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Take a look here at the numbers for Porzingis. Last season, he played outstanding. He put up about 20 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Here he goes, and Ball slams it in.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Pass to Hauser, knocked away. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. For 3, Williams. They kick it out to Green. There's the triple. Drops in the tray.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Over to the wing. Horford inside the line. Cans the shot from the wing. Horford's got his first points in this one.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
So both teams changing it up here. Curry deciding where to go with it. To the paint. Here's Porzingis, the fast break chance. A three-pointer is right on target. Porzingis has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Fires from the wing. The shot by Williams, no good.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
And here at the end of the third. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. Horford and Porzingis are manning the post position. And it's Hauser in at the 3 slot. That's the Boston 5.
Boy, he is an absolute load inside. When Horford is aggressive, defense has problems.
First team foul.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Charlotte?
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Here's man, guarded by Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Here's man. Gets an open look and hits. And the Hornets lead by 14.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And it's White missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And here's Green outside. Rebounded by the Celtics. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Over in the corner, White. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Horford, good.
I tell you what, I love how Horford takes what the defense gives up. He's not forcing anything, not trying to make a play that's not there. Just smart basketball.
Here's man, guarded by Holiday. Pass to Richards. Now, man. Charlotte needs to get a shot. So on, no good. Celtics trail by 12. Here's White. Offensive rebound. Hauser. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
You got to love his hustle, leading the defense. No time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Spins. Man passes to Green. Banked in off the glass.
Green.
And the Hornets lead by 14.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. Charlotte's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. And so on gets it to go.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Boston making a switch here. Kate is checked in. Ball no good. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. 17-point game.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Hornets.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LaMelo Ball.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And he makes the first. Mark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
That three off the mark. Charlotte's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And he recovers it. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Miller in. Oh, it just pounded in! Pounded in!
Goodness. How about that?
And it's Brown missing. And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. It's Miller on the wing. Inside, here's Bridges. Here's Martin. Off the left rim and out. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all around.
first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, BA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Mark Williams. And it's Martin in at the small forward. Now here's Martin. Here's Ball. They get it back. That's tipped. Banchero outside. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Banchero. Takes it inside. Now Carter. Oh, Williams with the block. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Franz Wagner. Well, Doris, one thing about LaMelo Ball, not many true point guards walking around at 6'7".
BA, the length of a forward and yet one of the most prolific playmakers in the game today. That gives a coach a lot of versatility and options with one individual player. 3 straight misses to begin the game, not the start they were hoping for.
Here's Williams. Hits the J after faking out the D with a quick up fake.
What a great pass from Brandon Miller, just understanding how to put it on time and on target.
The kick out to Banchero. Baseline jumper, and Carter gets it to go on the assist from Banchero.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Suggs against Ball. On the take. Miller outside. Martin outside. Bridges left side. Ball left side. Clock at 6. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Now here's Miller. Bridges passes to Martin. Bridges a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Miller. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Down low. Here's Caldwell Pope. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Looking at our leaderboard here, last year, the teams that made an art out of transitioning from defense to offense. Second, the Magic.
And whenever you turn the ball over against them, they pushed it right back at you. Last year, they were just merciless at exploiting teams whenever they made mistakes against them.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Great D that time from Banchero. What a fantastic second year for Paolo Banchero, Grant. A bona fide all-star in Orlando.
Yeah, only their second all-star over the last decade. Paolo was incredible during the playoffs, averaging 27, 9, and 4. That playoff experience is big for him going forward.
Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, BA. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
And Williams punches it home.
LaMelo Ball showing off that facilitation. That is pretty pick-and-roll basketball.
Outside Carter. Back to Banchero. Outside Carter. Hornets with the rebound. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem for them.
They were forced into tons of sloppy play, and I think they'll be looking to be more composed tonight.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Caldwell Pope. The rebound by Bridges. Charlotte leading by 9. Williams finds Ball. 59 seconds left in the first quarter here. He drops it from range.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
Here's Bridges. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. A bit of a tweener, but Miles Bridges finds ways to show up in the box score.
Well, you know he's looking to score, Brian, first and foremost. Easy to set up as he can attack from virtually anywhere. No matter what, you know that Bridges is going to get you some buckets.
The Hornets making a switch here. Richards is checked in. Here's De Silva. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Brooklyn. Pass to Suggs. And Banchero with a screen on Ball. And Banchero with a bucket on the assist from Suggs.
Yeah, with this bigger build, Banchero sets a solid pick, and then he quickly rolls into open position.
Ball against Suggs. Ball outside. Here's Miller. Off target from three-point range. Here's Banchero. Second chance effort. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. It's been all about Mark Williams. Let's get you back to the action on the floor as the New Year's Eve festivities continue. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Cody Martin, and it's Richards in at the center.
Paolo Banchero, a guy who not only has the frame, but he's got the mind and the work habits to be great in this league. Can't wait to watch.
Now here's Ball. Richards, the pass to Miller. From about 19, Orlando grabs the miss.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
And Caro no good. Charlotte leading by 9. The big challenge for the Hornets in recent years has been just staying healthy doors.
You're right, PA, and I think that's the extra frustrating part because there are some quality young pieces in the city and for the organization. You know that old expression, the best ability is availability.
Now here's Banchero. Banchero on the take. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
He will muscle his way down the lane. Watch out when Banchero comes tumbling by.
Bridges finds Ball. Screen by Bridges. Ball no good. Well, the Magic shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. Here's Black. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. And Banchero gets it to go.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
To the middle. And stolen by Banchero. Here's Carter driving in. Tries again. Shots blocked. And they'll keep possession. Here's Caldwell Pope. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Boy, what a great find by Carter Jr. Not a ball-stopping big man. You gotta love it.
Ball taking his time here to win the cold spell. Deflected. In transition, the Magic on the run. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Orlando shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Now here's man. Martin outside. Pass to Gibson. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. All right, a chance to check out the Orlando Magic's upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they head out on the road to face the Pistons in Detroit. Then on Friday, they're off to Toronto to face off with the Raptors.
This is going to be a really tough stretch of schedule for them. They've got a lot of road games coming down the pipe, and they have not had a lot of luck finding success on the court from travel.
Diabate's checked in for Charlotte. Now here's man. The three is up. Charlotte, no good that time either.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's Diabate after the basket by Orlando. Martin outside. Over Wagner. Charlotte again missing.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Hornets trail by 5. Here's Diabate, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Boy, how about that assist from Grant Williams? Really nice vision.
You know, if you look at the tracking stats, no one guards different positions like Grant Williams.
Yeah, those guys that can guard truly 1 through 5 are rare. Grant Williams is on that list. His versatility is incredibly impactful to whatever team he's on.
Orlando with the ball. After the basket by Charlotte. Banchero passes to Bitadze. Back to Banchero from the arc. Orlando again missing.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Diabate.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Here's Banchero. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
There is such tenacity on the defensive end from Grant Williams.
That one goes. Count it. And it's a 3-point Hornet lead.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside. I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Back to man. It's Martin on the wing, defended by Wagner. It's intercepted. In transition, the Magic on the run. Running the floor, Banchero.
I mean, it's incredible. Banchero can be so dominant. A young player with such a promising future.
Pass to Diabate. No luck on that one. Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Magic. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Hornets, 26.
Out in Indiana, it'll be the Pacers against the Bucks. That one's starting at 3 p.m. Eastern.
2 elite squads, Ernie.
And guys, the Charlotte Hornets are in an even game.
They're playing too casual, not being aggressive, not getting to the line. They're doing some other.
And that is going to do it.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. The Wagner brothers on the floor. Franz at the 3, Mo in the middle. And it's Banchero in at the 4. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. Miller, the pass to Bridges. Back to Miller. Bridges, a screen on Caldwell-Pope. And there's the lob. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Wow, the opportunistic Bridges sees you falling asleep defensively. Up and over the top he goes.
Wagner for 3. Sinks it from distance. Wagner's got 5 now. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
The Hornets are in the midst of a playoff drought. Their last appearance was 2015, Doris.
Yeah, B.A., that's the longest active streak in the league, not something you love to be associated with. And listen, like other organizations, they've hit on some draft picks, they've missed on some draft picks. A lot of the problem has been injuries that have plagued this organization.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Left side, Williams. Wagner with a steal. Ooh, poked away. Suggs finds Banchero. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Wagner, the pass to Suggs. Kicks it out to Wagner. 5 on the clock. The Magic need to put one up here. Launches it. They get it again. Doesn't go that time.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Here's Ball. Plenty of space. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Second shot opportunity. Wagner uses the glass on the layup.
Wow, you can't let Wagner get established like that. If he does, scoring is easy.
Here's Williams. There's the drive. And Williams punches it home.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Wagner for 3. The rebound by Bridges.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Bridges. And it's a 5-point Charlotte lead. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. Now look at Banchero putting his physicality to work, driving through contact right there.
I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. Now here's Banchero. 14 points for him. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Anthony comes in for Suggs. Green's checked in for Charlotte. Curry comes in for Miller.
How about the handles of Jonathan Isaac? Outstanding job reading the defense and taking what he sees.
He gets it in there. Bridges has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Wagner against Green. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Sure, from 3-point range. Caldwell Pope's got 10 points in the game.
You can see the feel Franz Wagner has for the game. Just great vision right there.
And that one's good. Green.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring. It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. Howard comes in for Wagner. Harris is checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Black subbed in for Anthony. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Richards is checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Bridges. Jeffries checked in for Curry. And it's man in for LaMelo Ball. Here's Richards. Orlando making their last shot. Richards with a screen. Pass to Williams. Let's go with a 3. Williams knocks down the 3.
Well, Grant Williams worked hard to make himself an effective 3-point shooter.
Here's Isaac. Williams grabs the board.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Green for 3. The shot off that time. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for the Hornets, they've got Trey Mann, Nick Richards out there with Williams, and it's Salon in at the 3 spot. Here's Houston. Off target at the rim. And Williams has got the ball here for the Hornets. They held a 12-point lead earlier. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. Outside man. Pass to Micic. And the Magic pushing it up now. Joseph passes to Houston. They grab their own miss. Here's Black for 3. Here's Carter. Here's Bataze. Drains the triple. And the Magic lead by 2.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Here's Joseph. Counted. Joseph has got his first points of the game.
Now, Corey Joseph does not lack for confidence on the interior. Don't let the size fool you. The frame, the game, it's all there. That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Here's Bataze. Williams defending. Pass to Joseph. Here's Carter. Joseph passes to Carter. And he banks in the layup.
Wendell Carter Jr., it matters not where he is on the floor, right? This guy's touch is excellent. Sometimes a nice inside shot, yeah, give me an easy 2.
Orlando has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
So for the Magic, Wagner comes in for Joseph, and Franz Wagner subbed in for Houston.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Ball passes to Williams. Misses from close range.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Outside Carter. Pass to Wagner. Back to Carter. The Hornets pull it in. Williams has got rebound number 8 now. Miller, the pass to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
High-stakes moment, and Miles Bridges does not shy away. Go ahead, young sir.
Here's Carter to the right side. And there's the call on Cody Martin. That's foul number 2 for him. Orlando making some changes. Banchero's checked in for Wagner. Caldwell Pope comes in for Bataze. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Black. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Magic.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Here's Ball. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Wendell Carter.
Yeah, you love how LaMelo uses the contact to get to the line. This guy's IQ on the offensive end is something else.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
Yep, count it. And the Magic lead by 5.
And he did that so well in college. Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
The 3 from Ball. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Here's Williams. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Caldwell Pope with a drive. The shot that time not on target. Some solid defense from Martin. Miller right side. The 3 is up. Knocks down the long J.
They turn to Brandon Miller in a big spot, and he delivers.
Here's Carter. Kicks it out to Wagner. Pass to Banchero. Poke loose. And it's the Hornets on the break. Here's Ball. Counted.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And here are the Magic now. And there's the call on Cody Martin. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for two. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Yeah, you need a forward who can get those freebies. Banchero looking to be that guy for this team. A productive trip to the line right there makes this a two-possession game.
And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. 15 foul. At the line.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
2 shots.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that puts him up 5. 36 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to Martin. Williams, a screen on Wagner. Here's Martin. Misses the 3. Ball with a steal.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Here's Banchero driving inside.
Oh, so ferocious on the drive. I mean, have to be impressed watching Banchero just throw it down.
Oh, he buries it from outside.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
Off on that one. So it's the Magic taking the W in a close one. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA.
Confidence to start the season strong.
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, down low. Now, here's Banchero. Puts the move on. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
See, this is what makes him complete. Tatum doesn't settle, puts the ball on the floor, uses his length to finish.
And the Celtics can't hang on to the ball. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
Well, they were on the wrong side of a very close matchup last time they met, but what a great game.
Richard, when you talk about Jaylen Brown, many scouts felt he'd never be a #1 level option offensively. But he's proven some people wrong.
Kevin, many scouts have been wrong many times. The question has been answered. He wasn't a great shooter when he first came into the league, and his ball handling also needed to improve. But now, both of those are strengths in his game.
Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Look, forget those long jumpers, Kristaps. Use that size, rock the rim.
Stolen by Tatum. Pass to White. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. That one, no good. Suggs passes to Caldwell Pope. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star break in 2024. Paolo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
Here's White. Rebound by the Magic.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Banchero against Holiday. Wagner kicks to Banchero. Back to Wagner. Lock at 6. Banchero passes to Wagner. Another miss by Orlando.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Here's Holiday. It's deflected.
Good awareness on D there. Wagner wanting to be a difference maker defensively.
Banchero with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Suggs kicks to Wagner. Banchero a screen on Brown. From deep three-point land. Goes back up, and Wagner lays it in.
Wagner getting after it on the offensive glass.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the two J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded, but they're still together.
Yeah, and knifing into the middle. Caldwell Pope, not just a perimeter threat. Young fella can elevate.
And it's Brown missing. Orlando leading. In terms of defense, Greg, the Magic have taken some big steps forward.
Oh, they really have. It was a focus for them last season, and it has paid off. They were the kind of team nobody wants to face, and it led to their first playoff berth since 2020.
With Boston, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Brown against Wagner. Brown down low.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
Pass to Banchero. Carter with a screen on Tatum. Here's Banchero. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Banchero's got 7 points.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Caldwell Pope pass to Wagner. Pass to Carter. Uncovered. Kept alive. Wagner kicks to Carter. Banchero looking around. No good with the wing jumper.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Good.
Well, credit to Holiday for that intelligent pass, getting the ball in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
8 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And here is Tatum. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Magic out in front. They lead by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter. And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
They're just out hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
On the floor for Boston, the small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the center. And Derek White, he's one of the most valuable guards, Richard, in the NBA.
White can play the one, he can shoot the ball, plus he is an all-league defender. So Derek White gives you everything you want in your backcourt.
There's Brown with the 3. Banchero grabs the board. Magic leading by 5. Carter, the pass to Banchero. Stolen by Tatum. Outside Holiday. Here's Brown. And finished off by Brown.
When you want an emphatic finish, Brown is the man you are looking for. He does not waste opportunities like that.
Out to Carter. Pass to Wagner. Over in the corner, Banchero. Carter with a screen on Tatum. Happy to see that one going after missing 6 of his 9 shots today.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
And that one drops.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Wagner. Back to Caldwell Pope. Carter outside. Caldwell Pope outside. No good on the three.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Porzingis finds Tatum. Porzingis inside, defended by Carter. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
The height of Porzingis gives him an edge on that offensive glass, and he uses it.
Greg, you look at today's point guard, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense, other times it's to ignite it.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And RJ, the combination of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown winning a title together. That's something else.
There was some small talk going around about breaking them up. Good thing for the Celtic front office, they kept them both. In their first 7 seasons as a duo, they have 5 trips to the conference finals. That is a ridiculous run.
Pritchard, he's checked in for Derek White.
A multi-talented swingman. Tatum just continues to get better and better each year.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Here's Pritchard. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Indiana. 5 to shoot. Boston needs to get off a shot. Horford from outside sinks the three-pointer. Horford's got the lead up to 3 now for the Celtics.
They need that floor spacing ability from Horford. It's big for them when he's knocking down triples.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Brown finds Holiday. Here's Tatum. Throws it down, JT!
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And Holiday throws it down.
How about that finish? Holiday showing how determined he is around the rim.
Isaac passes to Suggs. Tipped away. Wagner outside. Here's Isaac, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but and now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
At the line for Orlando, Jonathan Isaac. 2 shots. The play is under video review under NBA rules. Students are allowed to review the play.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And the overall skill set that Isaac possesses really off the charts. A big man who can run the floor, but also with that wingspan can defend the rim.
Here's Suggs, and Suggs throws it down.
gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Here's Pritchard. That one a little long.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And a close game so far to the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics lead by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Please direct your attention to...
The pace of this game is suiting them well, and it makes sense. After all, they're the ones setting it up.
Yeah, that's...
And moving on here. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Well, you have to like what we're seeing so far from Paolo Banchero.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Black is out there with Isaac, and it's Wagner in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. And here we go with the Magic fast break. And finish off by Wagner.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season has really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round, but it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Here's Springer. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's Wagner. It's hauled in by Cornette.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Horford. And the dunk by Horford.
Bringing the heat. Horford goes for the rim with real intensity.
Wagner kicks to Black. Back to Wagner. Rebound by the Celtics. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Here's Hauser. From outside, off the mark.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Wagner outside. Wagner as screen on Horford. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. And now look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll head home and take on the Toronto Raptors. And then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And a dunk by Horford.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
Here's Hauser. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. And it's a 3-point Celtic lead. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Pass to Black. Back to Wagner. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Keita. Down low. Holiday gets the bucket. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. To the inside. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. The Magic in second.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively, and boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Howard comes in for Black, and Anthony subbed in for Jalen Suggs. And Howard with the stuff.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Defensive foul.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Celtics also with a sub. Richards checked in. Carter dishes to Joseph. Kicks it out to Banchero. Banchero is screened for Wagner. Back to Banchero. It's deflected. White against Harris. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. This is his... Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated.
Shooting for Boston, Derek White.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constitutes the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Pass to Houston. Black kicks to Banchero. Wagner, a screen on Tatum. Banchero passes to Wagner. Plays it up and banks it in. And that's now 6 points for Franz Wagner. Celtics leading by 5. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. White misses in close. Orlando's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Black dishes to Carter. Here's Houston. And Houston gets it to go.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
3 for Caleb Houston.
Here's Pritchard. Shot from the wing. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's Banchero. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this one?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. The guards are Pritchard and White. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Brown in at the small forward. Pass to Pritchard. Tries again. The teardrop falls in. Pritchard's got the lead up to 8 now for the Celtics. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
And Isaac throws it down.
And Isaac is, really breathtaking in transition. A long-legged forward who just devastates the defense with his speed.
Pritchard. First free throw is good.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
So he gets them both. Richard, the Celtics have been among the NBA's elites for quite a while now.
Well, they've been a title contender every year for almost a decade now. Even with several coaching changes over that time, they've been the model of consistency.
Count that one from Isaac.
Isaac is rapidly becoming a load for the defense. He utilizes that huge frame to get the shot he wants in the paint.
Pritchard passes to White. Takes it inside. Got a hand on it. And so the ball's out of bounds. Wagner touched it last. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Orlando.
Number 3, Octavius Caldwell Pope.
Here's Tatum. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Carter. And Caro outside. And he banks in the layup.
And great work inside. This is where Banchero feasts.
Boston leading by 4. Out down low. He's defended by Wagner. And finished off by Brown.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Pass to Wagner. Over in the corner, Banchero. 6 to shoot. Wagner with a screen for Banchero. And it's blocked by Brown.
Terrific anticipation by Brown, managing to see the shot coming and get ahead of it.
Clearly a foul.
Peyton Pritchard. First personal foul. First team foul.
Free throw good from Caldwell Pope. The Magic making a switch here. Suggs is checked in. And the Celtics also making a change. Drew Holiday is checked in for Pritchard.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Tatum passes to Porzingis. Good. It's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game.
Nice shot. Porzingis with the length and the touch.
He better get used to these late game scenarios. Banchero getting a nice taste of it right there.
Here's Brown. Orlando grabs the miss. Carter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Caldwell Pope pass to Banchero. Back to Caldwell Pope. Banchero outside. Banked in off the glass. Now just a 2-point Boston lead.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
And that one, good.
He's been here so many times. What a huge make by Drew Holiday.
Here's Caldwell Pope. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Just got too aggressive. You've got to play smart. Got to it on the way down. And that's a big whistle.
Porzingis finds Tatum. Puts it up from 15. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
The guy you want taking this shot. Tatum gets fired up and delivers.
That's good from Banchero. On the assist from Suggs. 19 points for Paolo Banchero. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. A 2-point game. Tatum. Money.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Wagner kicks to Suggs. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. White against Caldwell Pope. And it's White missing. Wagner on the wing. To Suggs. Rebounded by the Celtics.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Here's White. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 6.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
So we see Boston get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I
Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for our reporter, David Aldridge.
basketball to 10-2. Can it be hard for players to stay focused?
Not really. I mean, these guys know they have a job to do. Maybe later they'll take part in all the festivities, but for now, it's all business.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. Now here's Miller. Pass to Martin. Bridges outside. Martin with a screen on Tatum. Miller outside. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Lets it go from deep. Knocks it down from distance.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Brown, pass to Holiday. From deep. Ball with the rebound.
0 for 3 from the floor so far. Not the start they had in mind. They need to just take a breath, reset, and keep things simple.
Now here's Martin. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Martin's got 5.
The playmaking ability of Ball. So crafty and skilled at finding his guys.
Here's Porzingis. Williams grabs the board.
Yeah, they might want to think about a high percentage look the next time down the floor.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White. Miller, a screen on Porzingis. And Williams punches it home. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And they get it. Porzingis misses. The Hornets have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's Miller. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Celtics have gone 0 for 6 from the floor. Shaky start. And the bucket is good.
I like that from White. Attack in the heart of that defense.
Ball against Holiday. Bridges, a screen on Brown. Takes the 3. Tatum pulls it in.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Here's Porzingis. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
How about Porzingis getting back in transition, using his long strides on the fast break?
And it's good for 2.
Well, he's been hot out of the gates, 4 for 5, and he might just be getting started.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, it sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling. Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Bridges. Miller finds Bridges. Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk!
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Ball against Holiday. Inside. Williams passes to Bridges.
Blocking foul.
Foul called. Looked like the D didn't get there in time. And he'll shoot free throws. That one on White. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Hornets.
I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Richards is checked in for Williams. Here's Holiday. Again, the miss by Boston. Hornets leading by 9. Down low. And that one is hammered home.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Now here's Porzingis. On the wing, Tatum. Back to Porzingis. On the wing, Tatum. Porzingis finds Brown. Now here's Tatum from downtown. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Well, when it comes to his jump shooting, Tatum is extremely efficient in catch-and-shoot situations.
Ball passes to Bridges. Spins. Ball with it. Now guarded by Brown. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Charlotte shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
You got to respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him.
Holiday passes to Porzingis. Back to Holiday. The three ball. The shot no good. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Getting lots of great look. Let's get you back to the action on the floor as the New Year's Eve festivities continue. And for the Hornets, this has been a game they've wanted to have.
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Cody Martin is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Richards in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Hornets 5. Ooh, Brown inside. Hey, he's more than just a shooter.
Look, Brown's a great athlete. I love to see him work inside.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Williams is checked in for Richards. Miller against White. Back to Porzingis. Stolen by Bridges. On the break. Martin, the pass to Bridges. Back to Martin. Brown with the steal. Tatum with it. Guarded now by Ball. Oh, you better get out of Derek White's way.
Well, look, give White credit. He took the contact well and just powered through it.
Ball against Holiday. Three-pointer, Bridges. Called in by Brown. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Boston shooting their first free throw this game. All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon and Herb Jones, also outstanding.
Celtics trail by 9. There's the drive. Knocks it loose.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Miller outside. Williams with the screen. Fires from deep. And Miller good for 3.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Pass to Tatum. Oh, look at Tatum going to work inside.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
Holiday against Ball. Now Bridges. He's got 7. To the middle. Here's Williams. Porzingis grabs the board. Celtics trail by 10. Here's White. Drives to the hoop. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th assist in this one. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. They've led by as many as 14. And that one drops for him. Ball's got 5.
Sweet shot right there from Ball. A multi-talented offensive weapon.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good. So for the Hornets, Gibson's checked in for Bridges, and it's man in for LaMelo Ball. Both free throws good from Porzingis.
Yeah, and when healthy, Porzingis is still a very effective player and an important part to his team's success.
Wide open look. Hauled in by Brown. Celtics trail by 8. Got a piece of it, and it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding. Boston in second.
Well, last year they were all over the glass. Their physicality is what helped define their identity.
Back to Tatum. White finds Holiday. Ooh, dismissed.
I can't believe it. I mean, he can't buy a basket in the second period. He might want to keep the ball moving.
Martin against Brown. Martin, the pass to man. Screen by Gibson. Beyond the arc. And stolen by Porzingis. Now the Celtics on the move. Here's Tatum. Oh, look at Tatum. What a finish.
I'll tell you, with those long strides, Tatum gets up court in a hurry.
Outside, Williams. Here's Gibson. Outside man. Screen by Gibson. Second chance shot. They grab their own miss. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Kick out to Brown. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Tatum with it. Martin picks him up. Tatum passes to Brown. The teardrop. And he can't get that one. Some solid defense from Williams. Pass to man. Three-pointer. The shot misses. And so we wrap up the first half. Charlotte on top, leading by 8. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll, please. And measuring up the shot.
Thanks.
They're within striking distance. They've done a few good things out there, but rebounding is not one of them, Shaq.
Probably the difference in the game. Now let's take a moment. Thanks as always.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Well, you gotta like what we're seeing from Cody Martin.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Drew Holiday out there with Peyton Pritchard. And it's Horford in at the center position, locking down the middle.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Hornets leading by 6. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Ball looks over the floor. Takes the 3. Boston with a rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Coach closing in on 2 decades in the league. Al Horford continues to put in the work.
Well, Brian, that's what it takes to make sure your body is able to compete against players half your age. He's never shied away from doing all the little things.
Ball against Holiday. Miller outside. It's Martin on the wing. Charlotte, no good that time either.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, the instant LaMelo sees the opening, he's moving the ball. He jumps at the chance to feed a wide open guy.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Horford. And here's Tatum. Horford in the high post, working on Williams. And here's Brown for three. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Ball's got 4 rebounds now. It's Bridges on the wing. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Look at Horford just rocketing off the floor, putting the defense on notice with a big dunk.
Count that one. Martin's got 11.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Pass to Tatum. Horford inside, working on Williams. Stan, your coaching career started in the 1980s. How are players different today versus then?
Well, look, players have always shared one thing. They want to be the best that they can be, and they want to win games. But the players now are bigger, faster, stronger, and more skilled. The rules have changed, so the game's a little bit less physical, particularly at the NBA level, but the players are just better.
And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Springer misses.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
The 3 ball. Again, the miss by Boston. The Hornets with a lead. The 3 from Curry. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. And the Hornets making a change here. Jeffries is checked in. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Cornette passes to Horford. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by man. The shot's good.
When Horford has the ball, he typically makes the right decision. That's a great pass.
Here's Jeffries. Boston with a rebound.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
Shireman. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Here's Richards. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Walsh is checked in for Boston. Charlotte shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight.
At the line.
So it's Boston now. It's a 5-point game. Here's Walsh. Green covering. Outside man. Pass to Green. To the inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Here's Salone. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Oh, they're on fire. The run punctuated by the big trifecta.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets earning this break in the action, up 10, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Back after this. The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Williams is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Martin in at the small forward position. That's the Hornets 5.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
So it's Boston now, trailing by 10. From the high post. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. And for the Hornets, they're shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Bridges passes to Williams. Back to Bridges. Here's Ball. Fires for three. Horford pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Oh, send it home, Derek White.
Cunning drive by White. He saw a hole and took advantage.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. 17-foot shot on the way. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They've led by as many as 14. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Miller can't get it to go.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
They get the rebound. Martin outside. Back to Miller. Pass to Ball. Clock at 4. And another shot. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. And stolen by Porzingis. Here's Pritchard. White on the wing. Back to Pritchard. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now. Martin, the pass to Ball. The 3 from distance. LaMelo Ball.
Fearless from beyond the arc. LaMelo has unlimited range and tremendous confidence.
Left side, Porzingis. Up top, White. Guarded by Miller. Back to White. Ooh, here's White on the drive. Count it. White's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, I like how White has upgraded his ball handling over the years. A big part of his growth.
Martin, it's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 8 here already in the game. And White has got the ball here for the Celtics. A 12-point game. Pritchard, the pass to White.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Miles Bridges.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Some changes for Charlotte. Diabate comes in for Williams, and it's Micic in for Miller. Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser.
Yeah, what a finish. He used his bounce to throw it down over the taller defender.
Mark Williams, he's checked in for Charlotte. Brandon Miller comes in for Micic. The Celtics also with a sub. Holiday is checked in. And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. And the Hornets lead by 16.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And that was good.
Well, very few guys take advantage of space in the mid-range like Tatum. He's an assassin from that area.
And the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Hornets.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
So when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And what a huge performance it was from Miles Bridges.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him. Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Brown can't hit. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 17-7 run. And stolen by Porzingis. Pass to Holiday. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
And defensively, Porzingis uses those long arms to create the turnover, and that gets them out and running.
Boston foul. Drew Holiday. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one falls for Ball.
LaMelo Ball.
And so Ball nails both of them. Right side, Porzingis. Pass to Tatum. Stolen by Bridges. Here's Miller. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Assisted by LaMelo Ball.
And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game.
this NBA season.
No doubt, Kevin. And for teams that aren't doing as well, this is a good opportunity to reset. Leave all your troubles in last year and usher in the new one with a new mindset.
A look at the Magic starting group. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Wagner in at the 3 spot.
Such an athletic guy. Bridges just hammers it down.
Pass to Suggs. Banchero against Bridges. Takes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And here's the fast break. Suggs leading the way. The putback, and Carter with his second chance points.
Phenomenal positioning on the glass. Carter Jr. putting on his hard hat right there. Not afraid to get those hands dirty.
Williams gets the bucket.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And here's Carter. Last time out he had 13 points. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Banchero against Bridges. Just 4 to shoot. Rebound by Williams.
Nice effort anyway to change his shot and get around the defender maybe next time.
Well, the Magic last year, Clark earning the number 5 seed in the East. It was a giant step forward.
It certainly was. And I tell you what, they've got an impressive, very impressive young core. And this was the first time they made the playoffs since 2020. And now the minimum expectation is a playoff appearance. And I think they'll be able to deliver on that.
Martin against Wagner. Martin wide open. He fires. That one a tad off long to the right, but drops in for him. Magic have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Banchero passes to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
With obvious length and jumping ability, Carter Jr. can get it coin above the rim and make it look easy.
Williams, a screen on Suggs. Suggs against Martin. Carter pulls it in.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Carter with a screen on Bridges. Banchero buries it from 3-point range. Banchero's got 7.
Excellent work in the screen and roll. Banchero solid at knowing when to shoot in those sets.
Ball against Suggs. Ball feeling it out a bit. Over Suggs. Ball no good.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Banchero against Bridges. And it's Banchero missing. Hornets trail by 5. Here's Miller. And it's Miller with the jam.
Oh, easy money for Miller. He just generates offense.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And it's Martin missing.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Bridges a screen on Caldwell Pope. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Here's Banchero. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Banchero's got 9.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And the Magic with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. Now one near Suggs as he lets it go. Knocks down the 3 ball. Suggs has got his second basket of the game.
Getting more comfortable with his jumper. Jalen Suggs, no hesitation there.
And here's Miller outside. Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Orlando Magic. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
So on the floor for Orlando, Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Tudose in at the 5. Clark, I know you'd agree, Paolo Banchero has certainly lived up to the hype, being a number 1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism, his IQ, his tenacity. I mean, I don't think there's anything on the floor that he can't do.
Here's Man. He's covered by Suggs. Man with it. Fires from 18. Banchero grabs the board.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And Wagner has it in the corner. The Magic again can't hit. Hornets trail by 7. Miller, the pass to Bridges. Beyond the arc. He doesn't hit that one.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The future is shining bright for Banchero. He's a multifaceted big guy who can really, I think, be the centerpiece of an organization.
Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Williams, he's checked in for the Hornets. LaMelo Ball comes in for Trey Mann. Magic leading by 7. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Back to Wagner. Pass to Suggs. Banchero, a screen on Ball. And it's Suggs missing.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
The finish. And Suggs throws it down.
Well, you can't take the length of Caldwell Pope lightly. He's excellent at using it to come up with steals.
Ball against Suggs. Ball dishes to Williams. And Williams throws it down.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Wagner. Caldwell Pope passes to Suggs. 5 on the clock. Banchero with the ball. Bridges covering. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. And he makes good on his first shot of the game.
Yeah, you know, when you give Caldwell Pope any daylight to get his shot off, he's knocking it down. He's a gifted shooter.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the last few years, we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players. But with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects, and about 3/4 of the tradable picks scored by just a third of the NBA's teams, you may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on. Wagner against Martin. Unloads. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. The Magic have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Gibson comes in for Mark Williams. And it's Williams in for Miles Bridges. Ball kicks to Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's the floater. Isaac outside. Back to Wagner. Kicks it out to Wagner. Down low. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Clark, what do you think about the Orlando Magic? In 47 games last season. Their most in over a decade.
Boy, I love the core of this group in Orlando, Kevin. The development of their young guys, Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner, and the rest of those guys already starting to pay dividends. They could be a force for a while. These young guys are only going to get better.
Anthony, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Pass to De Silva. Caldwell Pope kicks to Isaac. The Magic again can't hit. Hornets trail by 9.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
And even 3-on-3 break. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
I have no clue what they were doing out there. Not the guy you want to foul in this situation.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
And so it's Orlando. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. A good size at Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
First thing I look at, the free throw discrepancy. They're on the wrong side of that number. The aggression hasn't been there tonight, guys.
And looking ahead, here's what's... Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Martin is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Williams at the center. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. Triggers a foul.
At the line for the Magic, Jonathan Isaac.
Officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Pass to Williams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Joseph, he's checked in for Harris. And like a number of centers in today's NBA, Wendell Carter Jr. continues, Clark, to hone his three-point shooting.
Boy, I tell you what, Kevin, it's almost mandatory necessary for big guys nowadays to be able to knock down not only the mid-range jumper, but the three-point shot. Give credit to Carter Jr. for seeing this growing trend and then working to put it into his toolkit.
Caldwell Pope outside. Three-pointer, and he's good on the three ball. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 13 now for the Magic.
Very effective at spacing the floor. Kentavious Caldwell Pope has gone from an average outside shooter to a dangerous one. Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Black kicks to Carter. Magic moving the ball around. Joseph the pass to Carter. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That'll be his second foul of the game. Charlotte making a switch here. Diabate's checked in. And a switch here also for Orlando. Houston's checked in. And Paul slams it in.
Ball showing off those two-way skills, getting it done on both ends.
Pass to Houston. And a miss there on the triple. Hornets trail by 9. It's deflected, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
And as far as the three-point shooting goes, a weakness, no doubt. They're in the bottom third of the league, and really a disappointing season for them from beyond.
Goga Bitadze's checked in for Orlando. Isaac with the steal. Out left to the wing. Here's Black to the left wing. Here's Bitadze. The Magic again can't hit. For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Curry can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The Magic have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Ball with it, working on Black. 4 for 9 from the floor with that miss. For 3, Caldwell Pope. A fresh 14 for Orlando. Pass to Isaac. Three-pointer. Black, no good. Hornets trail by 12. Here's Miller. Orlando grabs the miss. Carter's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the league recalibrated its emphasis on fouling during last season. Commissioner Adam Silver said there was a sense that offensive players had too much of an advantage. So an adjustment was made. Fans want great offense, but they want players to be allowed to play defense as well. I think that's what we're seeing. Kevin, it's a welcome change.
Welcome indeed, no doubt about it, D.A. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. 3. The Hornets have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Bridges kicks to Ball. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. Black grabs the board. Magic leading by 13. Pass to Bitadze. This one for 3. They get it back. He's off on that one. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. And it's slammed in by Williams.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Here's Bridges. Then Bridges jams it in.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's...
And so it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope making highlights for Orlando. Back to the action in just a minute. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So on the floor for Orlando. Both on the floor at the 3 and 5. It's the Wagner brothers, Franz and Mo. Jalen Suggs is out there with Black. And it's Banchero in at the 4. Here's Banchero. And he uses the glass on the layup. 13 points for Paolo Banchero.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Here's Mann. And the 3 off target. Magic leading by 13. Here's Black. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Drops in the tray.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And finished off by Banchero.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
Williams passes to Curry. Now Mann. Now Richards. To end the run. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that.
You're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
And it's Wagner missing. Hornets trail by 16. For 3, Williams. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That's his first foul. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. And a switcher also for Orlando. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Black. Hornets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Ball against Suggs. Ball dishes to Bridges. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Wagner. Williams with the block. And he's able to get it back. Magic moving the ball around. Kicks it out to Wagner. Another miss by Orlando. The Hornets really having a tough go right now. Ball against Suggs.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Ball, the pass to Bridges. Can't hit from in close. For Orlando, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th. 4 of 9. Banchero, that's good.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Here's Bridges. It doesn't go for him. Nice defense from Wagner. Caldwell-Pope on the wing. Ball with the rebound. Hornets trail by 18.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Magic.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Paolo Banchero.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And the Magic making a change here. Carter's checked in. Here's Bridges. Deep 2 from Ball. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Oh, I tell you, Bridges doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
And finished off by Banchero.
From
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Wagner on the wing. Wagner as screen on Bridges. Here's Banchero. Good D by Williams. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Nice defense from Wagner. And it's the Magic's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Banchero kicks to Caldwell Pope. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Offline with the baseline jumper. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something.